Incoming protection. Protection spawned. Your team has their protection. Killing spree.
Welcome back, everyone, to week 2 of stage 2 of Quake Pro League. I'm going to just keep my hands over here so I don't touch it. And I'm joined by Flea, DJ Wee. It's our final featured matchup today. It's Cypher, it's Razy, Flea.
This is one of the highlights of the day. My PC players have had so much history whenever I still Cypher was going back and Razy was just the walls that shut us down. Each other, and every single time it was Razy just shutting Cypher down. That has long changed since then. It's just to illustrate that both teams is playing against each other, and they clearly are some of the absolute best in the world.
Not only for the history that you mentioned, but even Rafa after the finals between him and Razy said, listen, Razy is good. He's playing phenomenal. Leveling up himself because Rafa talked about my people level myself. So, Razy came off of a 3-0 win versus Darby, new to the TPL this year. Undefeated, and Cypher with a 2-1 loss to Avic, which was still an amazing series and a really close matchup. So this one's definitely hard to call, but I kind of feel like my heart's It's leaning a little bit more towards Razy, but ultimately it's going to come down to those picks and bans.
And it's funny you should mention it, because we have them prepared. And again, Corrupted Keep is going to come forward. Clutch is taken away immediately, which is always a very common Razy ban. Ranger versus Galena. Molten Fools after that. Taking the visor away. I like that. You know, Cypher, such an incredibly smart player with game sense up the wazoo, and being able to not have the full hack probably makes a big difference there. But it will still be Slash versus the Sorlag, and then Awoken. So this is a very standard pick and ban process. I think it's got a perfect mix of just the meta, while at the same time there seems to be a bit of respect bans in there as well.
Definitely looking forward to seeing that Slash again. It's the first time we're getting to see Slash played today. I'm expecting to see less of her played this entire stage, simply because Blood Covenant is out of the pool, and that was one of the supreme Slash maps. But Cypher playing Slash walls, that is going to be a delight. And other than that, I do have to agree with Ketchup. Nothing really stands out. Ranger versus Galena on Corrupted Keep, perfectly normal. Slash versus Sorlag. Cypher will have to be very careful there though, because that stack difference is huge, right? We usually see players picking the same weight class, so light, heavy, or two mediums, or with just one difference between them, right? So medium, heavy, or medium versus light. Light versus heavy, that just comes with an entirely different set of challenges.
The pressure will be on.
I go back to predictions now, and definitely based off of maps and picks, I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go Razy on this one.
I think I'm inclined to agree with you. I'd like to see a 2-1. But when I look at these picks, combined with the fact that Razy historically tends to have a bit of an upper hand as well, I just kind of think that the gods favour him today. You know, just looking at the picks and just looking at the match. Flea, what do you think?
I'm going to side with both of them. I also think if we look at their most recent match, which was back in the Stage 1 finals, and the finals day itself, Razy wiped Cypher in a clean 3-0. Add on to that the fact that Cypher lost to Avic just last week, whereas Razy steamrolled his teammate, brother Garby. I don't know Maestro man is going to take it today, but he's going to have to work for it.
Well, thank you for your service. I should go and watch the match. Well, and now will be myself and DJ Wheat taking you through the action. So, legendary matchup, a matchup that we've seen many times. Always excited to see kind of right, which is what we're talking about. But what a day it's been. We've had some really interesting games.
We have seen some great games. We also saw Rafa in week 2 on track to continue his map win streak. And so now, I suppose that you could say that, you know, it's up to Razy to see if the runner-up in the Stage 1 finals can potentially go as long as he can go without dropping a map. But as mentioned, and as Flea mentioned, this one is going to be tough. He's still going to have to work on it. I'm not sure that that's possible, but if you're into the whole undefeated maps thing, you know, maybe.
There's a bunch of sets that you can talk about that are still, I think, on the mind, even during the break. You know, Flea and I were like, we're still thinking about that Zenic match, with just how outrageously incredible he played. He's so narrowly close to being undefeated. What a blow-up as well.
Yeah.
It's nice to see the grind paying off for some people.
Well, we saw Avic, right, defeat Cypher 2-1 last week, and we believe that Zanaku and Avic are training together, so it seems to be paying dividends to both players, and I'm very excited to see Zanaku. I think he has a really strong chance of making a significant impact, which is really crazy. As you guys pointed out, he was on relegation and managed to stay in. So sounds like we're getting started here on
Looks like right now we'll be jumping in. Ranger versus Galena matchup. And as we are now checking things out from Cypher's point of view, seeing who's going to get that kind of opening push here. Both players able to very least pick up that. Very important to start things off. Really one of them like some pretty significant advantages advantages, but what also has an advantage is one of those major items, and they're both going to be spawning at pretty much the exact same time, just shy of the same frame, I think.
Yeah, both players wanting to go after that heavy, and Cypher, though, managing to grab it, might pick up this first frag, and does with that LG. Very, very nicely done. I'm impressed with that first opening frag. Hyper Blaster versus LG off of the spawn. Razy low yet again, and might go down second time here. So early catch up in this game. Does manage to stay alive. See another day. That light, and now just waiting for heavy. Can he fight this one again? Totem goes down. It is up. Oh, the midair! And they trade two. 2-1.
With the way the situation was there, I mean, maybe can't ask better than that with the trade, being able to at least kind of stabilize things some. Only be down one frag, still raising. Just picking up that mega now means that he's got plenty to work with, but armor. So that will be the next objective. He's only got an LG, so he's got a bad spot. You know, safe haven, 23 seconds until the orb, so that's gone for a fair old while, but patience, respect for Razy. Now, knowing that there's, the second he jumps down and hits
He is going to Cypher over that grab this mega. Got a little offensive rocket on his way in. Just a little bit of damage. These two kind of playing some games. The Blick rocket for the even though Cypher was the one doing the sneaking. And we're 2 minutes into this one, only one frag separating these two, and I like the pace that we're seeing so far here, Ketchup. And we got a Diorb coming in for that armor. Razy gets away with 17 points of health. He almost was able to deny very, very rough spot. What?
Oh,
What?
What is going on with these mid-air trade tweets?
I can't even believe it. I thought for certainly LG with only 18 points of health was not going to work out nicely, but they still managed to trade, and we're back to square one yet again.
Now we always see Corrupted Keep is one of the biggest punching bags of the entire map list, and looks like both these players happy to give us an exact example why. Often very snowball heavy, but they're keeping it dead even so far. Lovely combination there, Crazy though, having that totem in place ready to push out if he needs to. Cypher having to escape and deciding that that tactical rocket jump probably better than getting caught with any kind of damage. But here comes another fight, looking for the orb. No connection, no, nearly another trade. Not
What
quite.
a read. Oh, but actually, if he wouldn't have fired the and made that shot, but he unfortunately gives it up. And then Cypher, though, coming back with a super shotgun frag. Very nicely done through the teleporter. Gonna try to follow up yet again. And does manage to get out of there, almost getting pinned to the wall with that LG. And wow, what a risk Cypher just took right there, deciding to go for that light. Crazy read it nicely and was able to jump the threat very easily. It is now 5-4. What is Ketchup? It is a punching bag map for sure.
I mean, with the way things were there too, Cypher. Oh, there's the Shot Slayer! And he gets the Mega at the same time. I was going to say, made the right call. Previously an LG room, looking to rocket jump out. Technically would have had somewhat of an upper hand if he caught Razy teleporting. He still would have took the risk. But now, Razy forcing his hand here, but once more, extremely, extremely weak. Cypher probably betting on the fact that Razy's going to be too weak to maybe try and fight for one of these items. Should be able to get this heavy for free, and miss seconds away from coming back, which is a bit of a magic tool on this kind of map. Super Shotgun not quite able to hit it, but he's timed the Mega perfectly. Can't quite get it. The orb, somehow Razy survives, and the Hyper Blaster again, watch out me!
I cannot believe it. Oh, and Razy does manage to sneak that out and tie the game up. Both players definitely playing with swords right there. That was very, very dangerous. But I love to see it. 5 minutes into this game, and we are tied up. Those coaches coming out to give Razy just a little bit of extra boost to help. And a great set of double rockets for the lead frag. 6-7 now. Going to try to find another one off of the storm. Cypher knows that his opponent is hurt, so he's going to again, very dangerous. Both players put everything on the line here.
Razy's already prepared for the orb, trying to put it just where he thinks the detonate will go, and he gets a little bit of bonus damage, but it's pretty hard to call this map so far. Weak, but that trifle certainly doesn't tickle in that situation, but now we have to look at the advantage. Razy going to have a little bit of knowledge of where Cypher will currently be. Away now. Razy, no armor. Did a good job of peppering up some of that heavy machine gun though. Most of the armor for Cypher will be gone. Is the light going to be too obvious? Does Cypher bet on it? It depends on what's available to take really, because as heavy spawns, Cypher quite right. You know, you take some armor, I'll take some. It's not going to do as much as you, but who cares?
It looked like Razy was actually going to go back to the light room, but he decided against it, went for Mega instead, because it was very close to one. But that's exactly where Cypher routed through. And he's got the lead, though. He doesn't necessarily have to apply pressure, so I like that we're seeing Razy kind of take the situation perspective in terms of just holding on to where he needs to hold on. He's going to set himself up for heavy again. He's getting all of his moments down, but I think Cypher also did a great job with that totem management, clearing him out as much as possible. Exchanging this long distance fire yet again, just lets that dire orb go right past, doesn't Cypher so very low, and there it is, double kill to LG. He's gonna get the job done. Razy getting a 2-frag lead, but very, very low.
No one's able to get a significant frag here and be able to build too much momentum. I was going to say, neither of these two players are able to secure one frag. Look in their wounds, there tends to be some kind of refrag or some kind of position where the pressure gets put on. Right now, one frag only separates the two players. Over that one rocket, the rocket not quite able to keep away. It's all the way with the rocket, and Razy is not going to push through the teleporter just yet. Still looking to keep Cypher trapped. The orbit's gone. He knows he can make chase, and Cypher incredibly weak. And with the totem in play, Razy happily able to take that frag. And with that light armor ready to take is kind of the opposite of what I just said. He's actually in a position where he can probably put some pressure on.
Yeah, this is a great thing between these two players. We've got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, and Razy catching Cypher coming out of that teleporter. A lot of LG damage does come out, but that Mega, just perfect timing on that as Cypher drops down to grab it. But Razy keeping it up, both players super low. And we see a totem come out to save Razy. He's got that 2-frag lead, so he's got some room to work with. It's all up to Cypher. Barreling into the red room, though. Oh my gosh, I think he ran out of cells, and Razy's able to win that battle easily, just finishing things off with the LG 3-frag lead.